Carmelo, how you doing? Thank you very much for including your work here. I was just looking through your writing. I also made a drawing with watercolor to showcase the desired approach to the color scheme. That's awesome. Thank you very much. And I was looking at your submission, and to a very high degree, this is exactly what would be indicative of a workflow for a professional designer in a studio. The sketch is very, very, very indicative of your final intent, and that's fantastic. That's exactly how it's done. This is a creative director, art director's dream right here, is being able to really see the designer's intent before the time investment is made in the final mock-up. So fantastic job. And then this is great. So let's go ahead and talk about it. The line work is solid. Really nice job. Good typeface choice, definitely. Did some research there, so that's fantastic. So the line work works out really fantastic. I know this is just a color rendering, but I do want to address some of your colors as well as some of the technique used. So the color is, Art Nouveau used a lot of earth tones, and I think the purples and the greens and some of the other colors are not indicative of Art Nouveau. What I would like you to do is this. I would like you to go to the internet and just do some quick research. Color palette for Art Nouveau. I pulled this up here, and that's exactly what I did, Art Nouveau color palette. And you can see, just take a look at some of the things that you'll see. Because he had some much more muted kind of earth tony color palette. That's a good shot right there of a nice Art Nouveau color palette. I want to show you something else too in Illustrator. Let me do this quick. I'm going to open up Illustrator. I'm going to just say Create New. And I want to show you some of the color tools in Illustrator. There's not let's just do this. Let's just open up standard 8.5 by 11. And right here is what I'm after. I'm going to get rid of that because I don't want that to open just yet. But what I want to do is I want to go to my swatches. It's this little hamburger menu here, this fly up right here. Come right down to Swatch Library, go to Art History. Excuse me one second. Sorry about that. Huge sneeze. Anyways, here's what I'm after. So we come down here and we come to Art History, right? Open Swatch Library, come to Art History. And then you can see these choices right here. Gosh, in a perfect world, there would be an Art Nouveau color palette in there, right? But I would say the closest to Art Nouveau here is going to be Baroque or Renaissance. And you can see that beautiful color palette pops right open. So that would give you a great start, along with a little bit of outside research on color palette for Art Nouveau. All right, so the next thing I want to talk about is kind of the patterns in the background. It's abstract, which is good, but Art Nouveau used a lot of really super organic techniques. A lot of foliage. Let me just show you what I'm talking about here. And I've just got this same search, and I'm just going to take color palette out, and I'm just going to say Art Nouveau, and we'll do an example there. And we'll go ahead and enter that, and we can see some really great examples. And I want you to take a look at some of these examples and take a look at the backgrounds. And even look at, so let me see, here's a great example right here. Just look at all the foliage in the background. Look at all the organic nature of all of the line work. So you can see where this is a little antithetical to what Art Nouveau would look like in terms of stylistic technique and background techniques. This is gorgeous, gorgeous stuff. And your work is just, I'm really super impressed with this. I mean, even without seeing Art Nouveau, one glance at this, and it just reeks of Art Nouveau. So that's fantastic. So those are really my, excuse me, my only comments is the little bit of the technique in the background to transpose that to a little bit more of an organic approach using maybe more foliage techniques, and then check that color palette. Other than that, you are doing fantastic. Can't wait to see the final on this one. Great job. Thanks, Carmelo. Oh, by the way, any questions at all, big or small, let me know quickly so I can get back to you to apply anything, questions or clarifications to your final submission. All right, again, great job. Thank you.